Okay, well done on the warm-up. Thanks for joining in. Let's start on a little bit of work for the legs. So we want to get warm here, we want to get blood flowing. So we're going to keep moving through this, but we're also hitting some mobility pieces for the legs, the backs of legs, fronts of legs, hips, calves, and shins. So this is all predominantly leg stuff, but don't be unsure if your heart rate gets up a little bit too, because that's what we're looking for. So you can do all of these from the chair, so we'll do them together from the chair for the very first one, and then I'm going to show you standing so that we can increase the intensity a little bit. So my front leg is toe pulled up to the shin. On my right leg, my left leg is pressing through the floor and my knee is bent. So I want to make sure that when I'm doing this, I'm not slouching in my chair. So I'm always thinking about lifting and elongating the spine. My ribs stay over my hips. So with this one, I'm going to get you to keep your fingertips around your hip bones so that we know that we're moving. We're moving from here and not moving from here. So that'll be my back, and I'm sure you can see, but it doesn't look like a great position to be in. So sitting at the edge of your chair so that we're sitting upright. Right toe is pulled up into the shin, left leg is bent. We're going to keep our hands in on our hips, and we're going to bow forward. Keep that toe pulled up to the shin, keeping the back straight. Let's go for 10 reps here. Feel a big stretch through your bum, stretch through your lower back, and stretch through the backs of the legs. We're going to do 10 per side. As we go down, keep squeezing the bum on the left leg. From the side, let's do 3 more. Looks like this. 5, 3, 2, back is straight, and 1. Let's do the same thing on the other side. One leg out in front, opposite knee is bent, sitting on the edge of the chair, and let's hinge from the hips. So keep the ribs and the hips in line so that we know that that lower back isn't bending, and we want to bow. Think about getting our nose close to our knee. We got 3 more here. Feel that big stretch in the leg, on the straight leg, and the glutes squeezing on the opposite. Last one. Now with that, we want to do some squats. So with our squats, what's really important here is that our knees never drop in. Just for today, that's what we're going to work on. So we want to keep our knees out, point the toes out, and from there, we're just going to stand up. Squeeze our bum at the top. Let's do 10. Stand up, squeeze our bum at the top. I'll show you from the side. My knees stay out. Let's do these together. We'll go 10, squeeze. 9, squeeze. Keeping that rib cage over the hips the whole time so you feel your belly as you stand up and sit down. We got 5 more. 5. Keeping that rib cage over the hips. 3, or belly button into the spine. 2. Last one now. And 1. Lovely. We'll do these guys on the chair to work that outside of the hip a little bit more. We're going to hold on, lift one knee, bring it out to the side. We'll do 10 on one side. Keep pulling the knee up into the chest. And you want to feel the bum or the side of the hip really engaging as you bring it out. Remember, we're just reminding the body of how to do these movements that it really wants to do or has been doing a lot in the past. So 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, nice. If it gets too tough, try and stick it out with just a hold, or just reduce the reps a little bit. But we want it to be tougher now so that we can see it gets easier as the weeks go on. So knee up, let's do the opposite side. Squeeze out and across the body, keeping my knee in line with my hip the whole time, keeping my spine long. Nice, we got 4 more. Big squeeze of the bum as you get it out to the side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And last one we're going to do from the chair is just pulling the knees up into the chest, 1 at a time, getting a stretch through the hip. Let's go for 10. We got 7. Pull the knees in. 5, 4. Big stretch through the bottom of the hip. 3, 2, and last one. And that's our sequence. We're going to do this about 4 times. Stick with the chair if that felt tough enough, you felt like your heart rate was getting up and the muscles were burning really intensely. Otherwise, let's try it standing. So the very first one, we have our left leg bent, right leg straight, and we're going for our hinge. I'm going to do these standing. So if you want to make it a little tougher, do them with me. Hips underneath the ribs, fingers in on the hip bones, and let's bow. Big stretch through that right leg. We got 10, 9, squeeze the bum at the top. 8, 7, that's it, drive the hips back. 6, feel that back staying long. 5, tailbone reaches back as you bow. 3, big stretch through that hamstring. 2, one more. Very nice. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So we got left leg straight, right knee bent. Remember that the head stays in line with the shoulders, so head down, eyes up. Let's go for 10, 9, keep an eye that those hips are bending. 8, 7, keeping the belly into the spine. 6, 5, 4, keep sending the bum back. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Now we have our squat hold, or you're on your chair doing your squat reps. We'll do 10 on the chair, or if you want something a little bit more intense, work with me. We're going to do a squat hold. So hands out in front. My knees are going to work out, and I'm sitting about parallel. Look from the front. The most important thing here is that those knees stay out. So I'm pushing my hands out, pushing my knees out, and I'm holding. Belly tight, squeeze the bum muscles. Go for your 10 reps on your squat. And everybody else is holding, pushing out, making sure your big toe, heel, and little toe are pressing through the floor, reaching through the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, whoo, and 1. Nice work. That's a big workout for the legs. Let's sit on the chair. These guys here, you're going for 10 per side. Or if we're standing, we're gonna do squat walks. So we're gonna sit our bum back and down here and start to take steps to the left and steps to the right. Let's go together on these. Sitting down, the knees are dropping in, go back to the chair. We always want the knees out for these movements. Sitting down, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, belly button into the spine. 6, same thing on the way back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do one more round. 1, 2, knees out. 3, 4, 5, 6, same thing on the way back. Feel the bum. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well done. Nice work. Last one, here on the chair. You're just stretching, pulling your knees into your chest, sitting upright. Or standing, we're gonna go for holding onto the chair, our lunge, or if you go to mass, your genuflections, which everybody seems to be very good at. Lots of practice over the years. Just hold on to the chair and drive that back knee down towards the floor and then stand together. Doesn't matter so much how deep or how far you get that knee down. Once we're bending that back knee and we're using the chair for support. This front knee doesn't go too far forward. Let's go for 5 together. 5, 4, feel the bum on the front leg. 2, use the chair as you need to. And 1. Let's swap sides. Bend that back knee. Keep that rib cage over the hips so we know that spine is supported. We got 2 more here. Bend that back knee, sit into it. Last one. Lovely. That's 2 rounds. You're doing pretty good. Grab a drop of water if you need it. And we're gonna get back in to a 3rd round with our deadlift. So if I'm on the chair, I'm going for my 10 reps per leg. If you're standing, you're with me. Let's go together now. Right leg straight, left leg bent, hands on the hips, belly into the spine. Good, checklist good. Let's make our bow. Let's go for 10, 9, big hinge here. 8, feel the belly pulling up into the rib cage as you bow. 7, 6, feel a big stretch through the bum. If you're feeling this in the lower back, stop, pull your belly into your spine and reduce how far you go down. 2 more, and 1. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left leg is straight, right knee is bent, belly into the spine, ribs over the hips, we're ready to go. Let's hinge from those hips. We got 10, 9, stick the bum back. 8, if you're unsure, put your hands on the muscles or where you want to feel that change. Got 5 to go here, feel that bum on the bent leg working. 3, pull that toe into the shin. 2, and 1. Very nice. We're into our squat holds or our squat to our chair. What's the most important thing on the squats? Knees out, yes. So we don't want the knees dropping in because then the back can follow. So knees out, we're going for 10 off the chair or a hold. Push the knees out, sit down into it. Let's go for those 10 reps. Weight on the big toe, little toe, heel. So you're grabbing the ground with your feet, arms reaching out. If that's really tough, pop your arms by your sides. Let's keep that chest up. We got 10 seconds there now. 10, 9, 8. Push the knees. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, whew, and 1. Well done. Next exercise. Edge of the chair, knees going out to the side, or we're doing our squat walk. So let's keep the knee over the shoe. We don't want to be in like this or too far out, but that would be very hard. So sitting down, let's go together, and we're going to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing on the way back. 6, 5. Sitting as deep as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to go one more round. 2, 3. Belly button up into the spine. 5, 6. Running out of space. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Last set, lunges. So maybe you're here and you're pulling the knee up, keeping the spine long, or you're with me and we're seeing, can we bend that knee at the back? Let's go for 5. Doesn't have to go to the floor. Work with the range that you can maintain control. 2, keep that ab on. And 1, let's do the same thing on the other side. Hold on to the chair for support. We got 5, 4, sit back into that back leg. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Last set coming up. Let's keep it going now. Let's keep that intensity. Keep that heart rate high. It's good to get the heart rate up. We got 10 per side. So straighten out one leg, bend the back knee, and let's hinge from the hips. We got 10, 9. Feel the femur rotating around the pelvis. 8, 7. Ribs stay on top of the hips the whole time. 6. And you feel the stretching through the butt cheeks. 5. Squeezing at the top. 4, 3, 2. Don't let that head drop or lift too much. Keep it in line with the shoulders. And let's swap sides. Well done. You feel that stretch on the front leg. Opposite leg. Toe up to the shin. And let's check. Ribs over the pelvis. And we're going for 10 reps. Feel that stretch into that front hamstring. Feel the bum muscles working. Keep your hands wherever you need to so you know that back is flat. We got 6 reps here. 6, 5, 4. Head on top of the shoulders the whole time. 3, 2. One more. And 1. Lovely. We're into our squat hold or our 10 squats to the chair. Let's get our feet wide. Look at my knees now. I'm making sure that they're out over the feet and I'm not in here. Push them out. Get that stretch in the middle of the legs and let's sit down into it. We got 10, 9, toes and heels gripping. 8, 7, belly into the spine. 6, 5, push from the butt cheeks. 4, 3, 2. Well done. Last one. Squat walks or legs out. Let's go for 6 and 6 twice. Keep the belly over the hips. Sit down as deep as you can. We're going for 1, 2, hands out in front. 3, 4, it keeps your chest up. 5 and 6, same thing on the way back. Keep the ribs over the hips. Feel that stretch through the butt cheeks. And 6, last round. Try not to drop the hands. Keep them up. 5, 6, same thing on the way back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, lovely. Big burn through the front of the legs there. That's great. Let's go for our lunges now. So we're either bending the knee or you're going for your knee tuck. Go together, 5 per side. Whatever kind of bend you can get, keep that front knee over the heel. 2, 3, 4, one more, and 5. Lovely. Same thing. Hold the chair. Keep that knee over the heel. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. You have done lots of work for the legs. Sit down, take a break. Let's do a quick stretch for the hips. We'll get our ankle up on top of our knee. Get that knee towards the floor. Feel nice and warm now. That's a pretty intense workout, so well done. Let's drive forward. Feel that stretch in on the back of the hip.
Ready to pair.
These guys get tight, it's going to really affect how your lower back functions. So feeling it right in that hip, knee down, bending forward till you feel that stretch. Breathe into the area where you want to stretch. Lovely. These stretches are great exercises that'll help you get rid of pain or get more mobile in the joints so you've got more freedom until you get to a better strength training routine and those positions can stick. So if you're getting lower back pain quite often, there is a solution, but these are a good thing in the interim. So drive the hips back, bow forward. One side might be a little bit tougher than the other. Feeling it right around that hip. Breathe into the place where you want to stretch. Create that connection with your mind. Think about where you're trying to stretch that bum muscle here. Lovely. Well done. Tune in for the arms workout next.